Swiss Moto3 rider Jason Dupasquier has died after a crash in Saturday's qualifying session of the Italian Grand Prix at the Mugello.
On a somber day in late May 2021, the world of motorcycle racing was shaken by the devastating loss of one of its rising stars. Jason Dupasquier, a 19-year-old Swiss rider competing in the Moto3 class, tragically passed away from injuries sustained in a horrific multi-rider accident during qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix at the iconic Mugello Circuit. The Moto3 category is the entry-level class of the prestigious MotoGP World Championship, featuring lightweight motorcycles with engine displacements of just 250 cc's. Though the bikes have far less power than those in the premier MotoGP class, they still reach breathtaking speeds of over 160 miles per hour on the world's greatest racetracks. And at such velocities, the dangers the young riders face are immense. On that fateful Saturday afternoon in Italy, Dupasquier was pushing to lay down a fast qualifying lap time ahead of Sunday's race. As he navigated through the high-speed Arrabbiata corners between turns 9 and 10, the unthinkable occurred. A monstrous multi-bike incident that brought the session to an abrupt and chilling halt. Race footage showed Dupasquier's Prustel GP machine in the midst of a sickening cluster of tumbling motorcycles and riders. The promising Swiss teenager was violently thrown from his bike with sickening force. As he lay stricken on the sun-baked Italian tarmac, the gravity of the situation became terribly clear. The eyes of the world were fixated on the scenes unfolding as an eerie silence blanketed the Tuscan circuit. Dupasquier received desperate trackside medical attention for over 30 agonizing minutes as the life-saving professionals frantically fought to stabilize his critical condition. Eventually, the horrific decision was made to scramble the medical helicopter and airlift the gravely injured teenager to the major Careggi hospital in nearby Florence. Despite the incredible life-saving efforts of the trackside medical team and those at the hospital, Dupasquier tragically succumbed to the severe injuries he suffered in the terrifying crash. The young rider, who had celebrated his 19th birthday just 8 months earlier, passed away surrounded by loved ones and those who had tried heroically to save his life. The sense of shock, devastation, and heartbreak swept through the MotoGP paddock and reverberated around the world. Dupasquier was a prodigiously talented racer who had already achieved remarkable success in the junior ranks, winning multiple Swiss Supermoto championships before claiming the 2016 Northern European Cup and finishing as runner-up in the 2017 Junior World Championship. His ascent through the Grand Prix categories marked him as a star of the future. In only his second season in the ultra-competitive Moto3 World Championship, he had already accumulated 27 championship points and looked destined for a ride in the more powerful Moto2 category and perhaps even MotoGP stardom one day. Those dreams were cruelly snatched away far too soon on that heart-wrenching afternoon at Mugello. The motorsports world rallied around the Dupasquier family and the Swiss motorcycle community that had cheered on their hero. Tributes poured in from riders, teams, and fans around the globe. MotoGP superstar Fabio Quartararo scrawled a message of remembrance on his helmet visor for the following day's race. The entire MotoGP grid took part in an emotionally charged minute of silence to honor their fallen comrade prior to the rekindling of racing action under the Tuscan sun. The immense outpouring of grief, solemn commemorations, and inspiring words shared by those in the tight-knit MotoGP community put Dupasquier's tragic death in perspective. For all the unrivaled exhilaration, adrenaline rush, and glory that Grand Prix motorcycle racing offers, the heartbreaking risks faced by these enormously skilled and brave riders is never far from the surface. As competitors like Quartararo and Dupasquier's friends and rivals in Moto3 courageously returned to the track, his memory loomed large. The grieving process for those closest to him had only just begun, but his lasting impact on the sport he loved would ensure that the all-too-brief life and racing career of Jason Dupasquier are never forgotten.